all right. It is after 5 o'clock, right? On July 19, 2021. And guess what? We are not in San Francisco, and I don't have my daily. And instead, we're in New York. And this is today's intelligence report, right? And so I'm going to give you a choice today. Moving forward, we're going to have a choice. Why? Because I didn't know. I didn't know this is what you were doing with my baseball karma, right? I mean, when I was in town in New York, I had a different experience. I was basketball in New York, right? Even though I was from Chicago, I was basketball in New York. My baseball is not New York, but that's where it is today, which makes sense, right? And I find it just in time today. Today's issue of the New York Times, Monday, July 19, 2021. I didn't steal it, by the way. This one, I didn't steal. I got through alternative means. Page A8. Turkey fumes while accusing Greece of setting migrants adrift at sea, by Carlotta Gall. Talking about being aboard a Turkish Coast Guard vessel. And then it discusses more matters related to people identified as migrants in this case being on a maritime vessel that is transporting people in particular manner. And this time it happens to be talking about the long-standing Turkey versus Greek, right? Turkey and Greece, and matters relating to Turkey and Greece, which is absolutely relevant to what we're discussing now. Why? Well, I'm not going to make any media references in this video because I'm going to try to keep it on one level, right? I'm going to try to deal with this on the appropriate kind of vid in this COVID. Bottom of the page. Page A8. What does it say? Weed's origin is in East Asia, study says, by Mike Ives. Then there's a pull quote. Cannabis was domesticated around, you're going to love this, 12,000 years ago. Now, the ironic thing is within the last 10 days, there has been a need to address a very, very, very serious matter related to misinformation concerning source origin of something that has the capacity, shall we say, to mutate. And that mutation can impact the manner in which its ingestion or the engagement with it, including biophysiologically, can impact somebody, can impact their consciousness, but can also impact them biophysiologically, right? So this is identifying East Asia and is discussing a study regarding cannabis. And then the ironic thing is, it says many botanists say it was domesticated in Central Asia. But on Friday, the journal Science Advances suggests that East Asia is more likely the source. It also says that there were two contributors to the report. Now, the concern I have is that this fits a pattern. This fits a pattern I first identified and attempted to track beginning in early 2019. See, at that time, I was on the streets and I had a Gmail account that I no longer have, right? And I kept getting spammed. And I tracked the spam. And somebody got that email account in the summer of 2019, and it would be sometime around now when that account was taken from me. Did somebody buy that email account, including the information? See, I have the spreadsheet, right? Because I made a spreadsheet as part of my tracking effort, but I don't have the actual emails, including what would have been the electronic transaction report associated with the actual spam. Is that important? I think it is. Why? Because how else am I going to support my team? Page A11. They're Israel's own Jamaican bobsledding team by Corey Kilgannon. Can you believe that? There's a guy whose name is Corey Kilgannon, and he's writing an article about an Israeli baseball team. I am not kidding you. It's amazing, right? It's amazing! And then it ends, what's the last thing it says? I'm Catholic. Oh! Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness. Is that why I'm wearing red today? I mean, are you happy now? Right? Did everybody get their... Oh. Yeah, I didn't convert. I'm not Catholic. Oh, and it's in Japan. And you know what that brings up? 2015. 2015. What happened in 2015? In the autumn of 2015, there was a Major League ball player from Japan. And he had been given the opportunity to make his debut as a Major League pitcher in the United States. But what happened? I'll tell you what happened. The beginning of my investigation of strategically coordinated injuries of baseball players in acts of pension fraud. And today I got confirmation that the nation of Israel is absolutely eager and excited to cooperate with me. Finally, after all this time, we have the evidence we need. And not only do we have the evidence we need, but apparently the New York Times is going to cooperate too. I want to thank you so much, New York City. People of New York, thank you so much for stepping up. Israel, great job. Thank you so much, Israel, for working so hard to get that team together and making sure they're in Japan and that you have that specific reporter involved with making sure to have that amazing coverage that confirms everything today. Now, if you're concerned that there might be some jurisdictional issues in terms of discussing matters related to pension fraud, and what the heck does the source origin of domesticated cannabis have to do with refugees trying to get transport between Turkey and Greece? Stay tuned. We got so much to look forward to, guys. Oh my goodness. I mean, we may have one of those alternative seasons, and we may have to do that thing where we're going to have to do some off-season work in South America again. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for our alternative baseball season? It seems like it starts today. I'm so excited to do this with you.